Oh, hello, guys. Welcome back. I gotta admit, I gotta admire the old man's fucking tactics. He never gives up. I actually got to admire an opponent who once wore this long and for this bad. And I'm like, okay, motherfucker, come fight me. Now he's hiding because I know it's him. He isn't much for open out, drag out fight because he was working on me all day and I didn't realize it. I actually went to the island in VR today and I was walking around the island as you do, trying to gather my thoughts and trying to figure out how am I going to tell you nice people that we're not only canceling Juneteenth but won't be working with the Voodoo on Loa. And I'm thinking of explaining to you about this black gentleman I saw today who said that, Juneteenth is a black holiday. I thought, oh, here we go again. It's just like Kwanzaa. Be aware of it, but don't touch it and don't look at it. Okay, no Juneteenth then. That gives me a reason to cancel. And a couple black people today were saying that. And it seemed that I had the misfortune that every article I found today on Black Lives Matter or Juneteenth or, whatever was about white people. And, it was basically white people are evil, is what every article said. And I'm like, this is some bullshit right here. And Odin was leaning into me and feeding on that. And I didn't realize he was doing it. So I'm walking around this island. I'm thinking, well, I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you I've seen all these articles and they're upsetting and they break my heart, but, kind intent isn't enough. And I think that it's a responsible and right thing to do now to leave Juneteenth for other people and to leave the Voodoo on Loa for other people. But Odin can't just have victory. He not only wanted me to leave these things alone because he conquers and divides, he also was trying to inspire me to say other things because he hurt me and wounded me in my pride, and white people weren't welcome in Juneteenth, and we weren't welcome in Black Lives Matter, and we're not welcome in Voodoo, so maybe I should take all the white people stuff and keep it for myself, and maybe I should say something about that. And I didn't even know it was him doing it until I'm walking around the island, and I come to one of the shacks on the island, and there is a wolf up on the roof. And I'm looking at it, and at first I'm like really amused. I'm like, oh, are you a roof wolf? Are you a roofy woofy? Woofy chip woof woof? And I'm talking stupid baby talk to this wolf, and the wolf's up there wagging his tail and getting up and looking around and like that. And I'm really pleased that I found a wolf on the island. I'm like, well, at least I'll have a wolf son of a bitch. And then I'm storming through the island. And I'm very angry, and Asmodeus is trying to keep up with me. Remember, this is VR, so I'm just moving with my sticks. Shut up, Loki. And as I'm storming through the island, he goes, "Can't you slow down?" I said, "No, this is actually the only walking speed, but it feels like he's hurrying to keep up with me, even though it's VR." And he says, "You're angry now." I said, "Yeah." I said, "I went from Black Lives Matter and how we shouldn't forget about the very real people that a lot of the voodoo icons are based on, to being a delicate white flower and being pissed off and thinking we should grab all our white stuff and take it and lock it in a box so nobody else can look at it." I said, he is that fucking good that I thought it was all my own idea. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I thought maybe I'm a monster after all. Maybe I am my father's daughter after all. And he goes, "Well, you seem a tad angry." And he's a bit nervous. I said, "I'll be on angry. If I can get him, I'm actually gonna kill him this time. I'm gonna kill him." And he's getting nervous and he's like, "Dear, there's no need for violence." I said, "Don't you tell me what to do. I'm a white woman, can't tell me what to do because apparently everything is about me." And this angry white power wolf that Odin tried to create today decided she saw the old man, she was going to rip his throat out, and Odin, brave god of war that he is, fled in terror. And Olga was stepping aside like, okay, she gone crazy this time. And, I was pissed off and enraged, and I was ready to kill the old man. I was going to physically kill him if I could. I'm like, come fight with me, little bitch. Come here. And, I was angry because he created a ticking time bomb, all right. It was just going to go off into space. And the thing was, after he thought he had defeated me and he got his way, and if he had fucking stopped, he would have got his way. I would have canceled Juneteenth and, well, for us. And I would have walked away from the Loa, but he couldn't fucking resist that victory lap he always got to do when he wins. He can't resist it. It's his one flaw as a supervillain. And when he did that victory lap and I figured out it was him, I know he thought that I was his because if you want to talk about slavery, Odin is the biggest slave owner in history. He thinks his people are his property. Straight up his property. And he thought I was going to be with him and be all white power and be all go to Valhalla and be all this other stuff. And I just wanted to fucking kill him instead because don't you make me fight your battles for you. And how dare you try to make me into something I'm not. But he's that fucking good with influence, and that's why you gotta fucking watch when you work with him. And I'm ready to kill him, and he runs away like the coward that he is, and then I'm storming through the island. And I'm yelling at Asmodeus, and this isn't Asmodeus' problem, because I said, you would have been next, because you're Persian. He goes, I know. And his little tail's going back and forth really fast, because he's nervous. And I said, I have known black people he's asked to be heathen. I said, what kind of fucking stories he telling them that don't listen to those racist crackers over there? Because those aren't my real children. You're my real children. I said, bull fucking shit. The storyline he's been selling me is, I need you because you're white and you're the last hope of my true people is the fucking story I've been hearing. So yeah, if you're black and he's selling you a story about whatever, he's been trying to sell me the white power story, and if I come over to the right side, things are going to go better for me. I was like, you stay still fucking long enough, old man, I'll show you how white I am. And he ran away. And I'm like, that is some bullshit. I wouldn't care if those were really his principles, but tomorrow he will be fucking Mr. Kumbaya, everybody come together, I love all the peoples. He doesn't have principles. He's not, he's not, for the longest time I thought he was really horrible racist grandpa. In a way, he's a lot worse because he is horrible racist grandpa, but he will also convince himself that he loves all the people. Donald Trump, exactly. Donald Trump will stand in front of you and tell you how he loves the black people, and then he'll throw tear gas at them and go right back to saying he loves black people. And then I'll point out stuff about, Washington owned slaves. Should we take his statues down? Yeah, sounds like a fucking great idea, actually. Thank you for asking. Now, he apparently freed his slaves, which, I would love to see us really dig through our history and shit and see if this is so. And he pointed out Thomas Jefferson. I'm like, oh my god, he was a fucking baby daddy and wouldn't even free the mistress that had his children. Yes, we should fucking get rid of anything to him. Why don't we, blah, 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 and turn Monticello into a Black History Museum and all this other stuff? Don't get me started, bitch. Odin is the only god I know that buys into the myth of white superiority and buys into the white identity, because he is the whitest white of white that I've ever met. And he enraged me when I figured out that he had played me like a violin all day, because he divides and conquers. I don't know if I said that. Once he got the voodoo and Laura away, he would start working on the demons, and then he would leave me alone and out in the open and feeling like I had no gods. And that's how you know it's Odin working on you, because he'll get you alone. He'll get you alone. And then he'll attack. And he got me alone, but then I attacked him, and he didn't know what the fuck to do, because that wasn't in his game plan, so he ran the fuck away. And he'll try again. I know he won't give up because to him I'm his property. He thinks all the humans of all colors are his property. They are straight up his property. And he's trying to cause strife and division, and he's fucking loving the strife and division, which is why he doesn't want white people or people of any color trying to work towards peace and goodwill, because he doesn't want that shit. That doesn't profit Odin. The more people committing violence, the more unrest, the more people dying in the streets, the better off he is, because whether they belong to him or not, he'll just be going through and picking people up left, right, and center. So, we still will be having Juneteenth. Odin's still looking at me like you're fucking scary. We'll still be having Juneteenth. I'll still be working with the Loa, but I just hit a level of rage that, I'm like, you want to see how much of a white person I am? Come here, bitch. I'll show you white. And he starts running. I'm like, I got a present for you. Come here. And he starts running. And that's the thing with Odin. He's a lot of bluster. And if he can't act angry and theatrically scary, and he can't apparently throw shit at you, but he doesn't know what to do once he knocks you down and you get back up. And I know my value, my market value for him just went up through the fucking roof because he not only has knocked me down repeatedly, caused misfortunes, and even caused me bodily injury, and now attacked even my thoughts. I got up every time and I was like, oh shit. So, and I was asking Loki, I was like, can we go to the astral realm? I want to kick his ass for him. I want to hurt your brother. I hurt him so bad. And Loki's like, baby, you need to calm down. I'm like, no, I don't think I do. I don't think you understand how much I want to hurt him. And the male demons and all the male gods are like, psh. And, it's like Sekhmet and Bastet are dancing and singing because they're war goddesses, and that's it. It was like the human fell down and the war goddess caught up and was like, come here, bitch. I'll clean your clock for you. So, yeah, the old man won't give up. And, that's kind of scary because, when he starts messing with your mind like that, I'm sharing this with you guys because straight up, I thought I went from Black Lives Matter and, celebrating Juneteenth to black people this and that and all this other stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, what did I do? Have a mental snap? Have I been a racist all along? I think we could write books on it, and I think a lot of the language we use to discuss race doesn't help because we're all members of the human race, but I think we do have an unfortunate thing of taking white people and telling them you cannot study or look at or interact with black culture, but then you're supposed to understand it. You can't do that. It would be like taking someone from the moon who has never studied earth culture and bitching them out like crazy every time they make a mistake. You can't understand, appreciate, and learn from something, you can't even study. If white people don't know about black culture, it's because they're not being exposed to it in school. They need to be exposed from a young age to many cultures, not just white culture and black culture, but many cultures. And then, it's easier to meet each other in the middle. And then, they can ask their black friends, well, this is what I studied in school. Is this right? Is this wrong? Is this your experience? And, then we can make progress. But telling white people you have to absolutely stay away from black society and black culture and black celebrations and wearing kente cloth or whatever else you feel you need to do to show solidarity. And some people are actually saying stay away from the Black Lives Matter and stay away from, Juneteenth, stay away from all the celebrations or religions and something. Then you're saying stay away, you're pushing out with hate, and then you're expecting help, and white people just get confused and walk away. So, it has to be a thing where we talk about, hey, maybe we don't like the idea of letting everybody study everybody else's culture, but it's 2020, damn it, and that's why this fucking country and planet is melting down, because we haven't studied the past. We haven't learned from our mistakes, and we haven't studied each other's culture. It's like you're talking to an alien culture. And if white people are, a lot of the articles I was seeing today, are making everything from the white person's view, that's because it's the only view we've been taught our whole life. So don't yell at me or any other white person for doing the only thing we've ever been taught. If we haven't been taught anything else, what do you expect from us? So I hope you guys like that. And, the old man is hiding now. And I think he expected to like let me loose on the internet and like turn me into white power and turn this into a white power station, and it didn't work out to his favor. So I will see you guys later. Bye bye.